everybody, how is everybody doing today? Woo! So I'm not doing anything much today. I'm just having a little bit of a chill. I finally managed to upload my last part of the vlog. As you may know, today I have uploaded 3 vlogs, and that's all to do with my independence on public transport. So I just finished uploading the one where I actually travelled on public transport today for the very first time. And oh my gosh, I'm so proud of everything that's going on right now. I just can't even believe that it's absolutely happened. And I can finally relax. I did nothing, just to edit a video, and then I was celebrating, and I got overexcited a bit too much. So you'll probably know where I'm coming from with this. Oh, dear me. But we'll just have to see how it bears out. Hello, Victor. How are you? Welcome to the after party. How are you doing? How are you? Oh, well, I am stuttering a bit today. Oh, thank you, Victor. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Hello, Simon. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, gosh, this is really mad, really. I can't believe it's all the time. Iron Man, yes. I think that's the right term to use for that, Victor. Oh, dear. So, I think I'm not going to get much people tonight because the live stream is very later than usual, and I really do apologise because I had a bit of technical difficulties and then I had to get in and out this way or the other. So according to my watch now, it's nearly 9 o'clock UK time in the evening. So I really do apologise if the stream comes in a bit late. But if you guys are watching afterwards, for those of you who have stopped by to come in and out, if you're not watching the live stream, then you're welcome to watch this on repeat any single time, really, to be honest. And yeah, that's all I have to say on this one, to be honest. So what can I talk about in the aftermath today? I realise I might have to charge my phone quite soon. Oh, hello, Roboptimus Prime. How are you? How are you doing? What can I talk about, like, in the after party? Well, now, I explained a lot in detail on my vlogs, but I don't know really what to say because I think I covered almost everything. But I'm sure I didn't really cover on something. I always think I didn't cover on something. I didn't know what it is. Oh, you're welcome, Victor. You're absolutely welcome. Oh dear. This is really hard. What was the thing I was going to talk about? It will come to me at some point. I know it will. But maybe it's just not really lodged in my brain at the moment. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so I'm just having a little bit of a chill. So I'm going to be chilling out for the rest of the day. I've got work tomorrow, and I am attempting to go on the bus by myself for work tomorrow. But in order to do that, I need to double check the bus timetable because I don't know if it's going to be very different. Oh, how old are you? Apologies. Oh, I don't normally say how old I am on live streams at the moment, Victor, but if you see Mazzy, and I know she comes in quite a lot, but she'll probably tell you how old I am because she's very good at predicting people's ages. But I don't know if she's really in, but if you see her, she'll try and guess at everyone's age, really, to be honest. So it's kind of like a bit of a game. Aftermath, you okay? Hi, Connor. Yes, I'm perfectly fine. So it's just like a little recap and just to have a little talk about what's going on and how I'm feeling, and then what's the steps plan next, really, to be honest. Stream has locked. Hang on, I've got to reset the feed. BRB. Oh, has it? Oh my goodness, I didn't realise that. I hope. Is everyone getting the same on your side? Hi Byron, how are you? Oh, is it the afternoon where you are? It's just evening where I am. Oh, aftermath normally means a negative thing has happened. Oh, okay. Right, okay, I might have to change the retitle of that at the end of the live stream. So what can we actually name it rather than the aftermath? Can we call it feedback or conclusion? Or maybe Something special. I don't know. You guys decide, really, to be honest. Back to think it's just YouTube being tube. Recap. Yes, thank you, Connor. Recap. Yeah, I know how you feel, Simon, because I'm having a lot of problems on my app at the moment on my phone because YouTube's been playing up recently. I would say the victory. I love it. So recap the victory. We'll go with that. We'll combine Simon and Connor's things together. So the recap of the victory. Well, what's my honest opinion on school buses? Well, I've never actually been on a school bus except for school bus trips, but I think it's come to my mind they were very, very noisy, and I really couldn't deal with them because they had like such big, huge crowds and all of that jazz. So that they weren't really my cup of tea, to be honest. But normal buses like the same, but I think I was much calmer this time. So I didn't explain properly when I got the bus back from the town centre where I got the bus off from all the way back to my house. So that's the one thing I'm going to have to remember. I just used to sing on coaches. You know what, Connor? A lot of people have done the same, and then they would play some games like daring games, like what's the one? I Dare Challenge, and then something just like us, along with everyone else, not just alone. Well, those were the days. Those were the days. What is my musical style? Oh, good question. I don't really know, to be honest. I think I'm just happy with any musical genre. But yeah, like I was saying before, I haven't really talked about the bus on the journey back. I know a song now, getting nerves. Oh my god. Oh, we definitely need a good cheering up. I know a song now, get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. Mazzy, we were just talking about you earlier. How are you? My musical theatre style is orchestra music. Yeah, that's a good one. I just used to go to sleep on the school coach. I didn't used to have fall very well as a kid, and the anti-car sick medicine used to knock me out cold. Really? Ouch, Simon. That must be really hard. Stop the bus. I need to wee. Oh, Connor. Oh, Westy kids, hello, how are you? Taylor Swift. Oh, I haven't heard anything from Taylor Swift in a while. I need to have a recap of her songs, really. Anyway, like I was saying before, I what's it, the kids saying? I remember that song. I don't get car sick anymore. It stopped when I was about 9. Oh, okay, that's quite cool. Well, like I was saying before, on the journey back, it's quite easy. It was plain sailing. The bus wasn't really too crowded, and there was just some little bits and bobs. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Honestly, though, you guys make me laugh today. You're making me laugh. Oh, yes, I'm not telling you the surprise yet, Byron. It's, there we go. I'm not telling you it's a secret. Why first? Oh, you haven't missed anything, Mazzy. I was just explaining that, I was explaining the aftermath because I was travelling independently. And, hi, Fred. Welcome to the live stream. How are you? And I was just talking about, what was that? Just talking about my journey back and what I'm going to do next and all of that jazz. I get travel sick on buses. Yeah, I know a lot of people who get travel sick on buses though. Do I know the surprise? Nope, I'm not telling anybody, Connor. It's a secret. But, yeah, so like what I was saying before, the journey back on the bus was quite easy because there wasn't loads of people, and it was a different route back, but I knew it would take me back to the same station, so I was completely fine. But to be honest with you, when I got to the bus stop, my bus was delayed, and it was delayed for about 10-15 minutes, and I nearly panicked. Like, I nearly panicked. I didn't have a meltdown, but my anxiety was kind of like up and down. But there was a few people that were around me, and then I was just like looking away on the pavement, and then, oh bless, there was a wonderful couple. I would say they were about in their 50s to 60s. They came up to me and they asked me if I was okay and if I was nervous, and I said, Yes, only a little, and we had like a lovely talk about it, just saying, yeah, it's okay to be nervous, or you don't need to worry about it too much. But then, bless, there was another person who was feeling anxious, and it was an elderly lady, and I think she was about in her 70s or 80s, and I had to look after her for a little bit because I had to ask if she was okay, and she was a bit confused with the buses for a bit because she said this was the very, very first time that she ever stayed in my town. She had other bus route journeys before, but this was the first time she came into my local town, and I felt really, really sorry for her, bless her. But everything was all right in the end, and it was okay. It was just all fine and dandy. So I might go back on your messages because you guys have been sending in a lot of messages. Is my surprise Cinderella related? Again, I'm not saying it's a big huge secret. Are you doing a special live stream? Ooh, I could do Westy Kid. Can't remember the last time I went on the bus. I think it was the last time I went to Blackpool with my parents, so 5 years ago at least. Yeah, so sometimes buses can just like take you in and out of places really. I know that from where I am, you can actually get coaches to London and Birmingham and Cambridge as well, but I think that's a step I might take in the near future, but slow and steady steps. I'm glad you found some nice people to talk to. Yeah. That's a good thing though. My sometimes my town gets a little bit dodgy, but there's some really lovely people there, and that's what the community is all about, because everyone's got like a nice little community there. Yeah, I'm gonna put my phone on charge just a little bit. Yep, because I know it's going to probably be about 15%. So just bear with me for a second. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, if I could get it, sorry about my hand. There we go, and he's probably in. So, yeah, just in time, just a 10% battery. If you were to conduct an orchestra of a piece of Stravinsky music, what would you do? I don't really know, Byron. I might have to just check, really, because I never actually watched conductors, really, so I probably wouldn't know. Blackpool is a long way from where I am. We used to go up in the car, and we just used buses when we went there as well. Parking used to be impossible. Yeah, parking is impossible in most places, but in Liverpool, it's really impossible. I found it. You can't park anywhere, which is a nightmare. Did you know that 300 girls auditioned for Cinderella, but the part went to Iron Woods? I did not know that, Westy Kid. That's a good fact. That's a really good fact. Speaking of trains, thoughts on Thomas the Tank Engine? I used to love Thomas the Tank Engine when I was a kid, and this is a thing that happens in the National Autistic Society. Connor, I don't know if you're still there, but I think I don't know. Well, I can't find the right words to say. I'm going a bit speechless. Thomas the Tank Engine, I find that it was very good, because sometimes when children on the autistic spectrum find it difficult just to react or just show emotions, Thomas the Tank Engine was a very good TV show for that. And watching the show helped me to understand all the different expressions. So if there was a train that was scared, for example, I would just copy it and go, and then smile, and then sad. That's yeah, I always found that it was really good, and I loved the storytelling as well. I thought it was brilliant, just really, really brilliant. And I still love Thomas Tank Engine to this very day, but I don't watch it as much anymore. But I will never forget that, really, to be honest. The National Autistic Society as well, this is a fun fact, they always use Thomas the Tank Engine, not as like their mascot, I think, but they use it just to run some raffles that they do. Yeah, that they do raffles, and which is a good thing as well, though. I really love seeing the National Autistic Society using Thomas the Tank Engine. I really cannot speak today. I'm so sorry. I'm just a bit tired. So I'll look at your comments and then just see how I go. Did you go to the Beatles Museum? No, but I went to the Cabin Club, Westy Kid, and I really, really enjoyed it. I just tweeted you some stuff. Okay, Mazzy, I'll go check it out afterwards. Thomas. I was a Thomas obsessive as a small child. Me too, Simon, me too. And I think in England they do like a couple of bits because they do a few days out with Thomas. I went to one once when I was a kid and I loved it so much. Did you know Thomas the Tank Engine was very popular in Japan and Germany? Japan I heard of, yes, but Germany absolutely not. But now I know. I think it led to my lifelong love of steam trains. Yes, I think the same here. I don't really touch on steam trains much, but the only steam train that I love is the Flying Scotsman, and I've always wanted to go on the Flying Scotsman. I really, really do. I grew up when Ringo Starr used to read them. Yeah, Ringo Starr was really good. I used to grow up listening to his stories. He's a very good storyteller, is Ringo Starr. Says, when you went to Liverpool, did you go to the Beatles Museum and John Lennon's house? Well, I didn't go into the Beatles Museum, but I went to the Cavern Club, the Liverpool Docks, and then I went on the Magical Mystery Tour, which took all the way around the houses that each Beatles member lived, and that included John Lennon's house. And also they took us to a few places that were based around that songs by the Beatles. So we went to the real life Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields, and oh my goodness, we had so much fun. I would definitely highly recommend doing the Magical Mystery Tour because you will sing along all of that. I know I did. I grew up with George Carlin narrating. It's funny when you look at what George Carlin is known for. Yes, exactly. I think I remember him doing the sequel to Tarzan 2. I thought he was really good in that one. Yep, I did go to John Lennon's house. I tweeted you 2 pictures I made for you. Oh, Mazzy, thank you. 4,472, the most famous steam engine of them all. Exactly. How many pop figures do you have? Well, good question. I have 2 pop figures. So I got my Arnold and my Ariel pop figure, but I've got one more on the way, but I'm not going to say what it is because I want to keep it as a surprise. But I just bought it myself as an early birthday present, really, because why not? As the voice of the hippie minibus. Wasn't George Carlin in Cars 1 as the voice of the hippie minibus? I don't know. I've never watched the hippie minibus before, Simon, so I probably wouldn't know because I don't think it was shown in the UK, really. What was John Lennon's bedroom like? I heard it was really small. No, I actually didn't go in, Westy Kid. I really didn't go in. But another time, I will try and get in, actually. I didn't know that you can actually go into John Lennon's house. I did not know that. So probably next time I will have to check it out. Yeah, I will have to check it out. So I'm not going to... Fillmore, that was it. The character was called Fillmore. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, my hair's beautiful. Oh, thank you, Mazzy. I think it really needs to have new highlights in, to be honest, because it's not looking as good at the moment. Dale, hello, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. And yeah, so that was the after today. Who are your favourite British bands? Oh, I love the Spice Girls. I'm sort of okay with One Direction, but not as much. Yeah, I prefer the Spice Girls too. I really love the Spice Girls, and I think I love Steps and S Club 7. I really loved S Club 7, and that was it. That was perfectly it. Oh, you're doing awesome. That's great. Oh, the Beatles. Yes. Roll up for the mystery tour. Oh, I think if I want to one day, I really want to do a cover of the Beatles. I really, really want to. And what else was I going to say? Oh yes, I know what I was going to say. So after today, I have decided that I'm going to... Oh, when's my birthday? My birthday is on the 1st of May, Mazzy, so it's not too very far away. I believe from yesterday, it was 2 weeks now, so I've got about 13, maybe 12 days. And I'm getting old. I'm so not looking forward to my birthday, but I'm actually looking around for things to do. I know that I want to go to a cat cafe in London, London's first cat cafe. And yeah, I think that's it really, to be honest. 32 years old. Well, oh no, 32 is not old. November 6th this year. Really? Oh my goodness. goodness. Oh, that's cool. I think 32 is never too old. Once you get to 70, then you're allowed to say you get old. Trust me, it's really worth it, really, to be honest. The Beatles cracked America. Yeah, I was watching a documentary about it, Westy Kid, and they did like the first concert with no where everyone was together, like and what was it called? I don't really want to say wrong things here because I don't really want to do that. But they gave justice to so many people and included everybody. So let's just put it that way. What do you like about Princess Jasmine? She's feisty, she's cool, she's calm and collected, and she's a bit of independent girl because she's not a damsel in distress, really, to be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And so after today with the bus journey, I'm going to travel tomorrow to my work because that was the main point of the bus journey, to travel to work and in the town. So I'm going to try and look at the bus times tonight and tomorrow to see what time I can get into work, and then I'm going to take the bus to there and then back. But normally I have to rely on my parents just to see if I'm okay, and this is the first time I'm going to work all by myself. Yay! So I'm super duper excited for that. What job do you do anyway, if I may ask? Oh, that's fine, Simon. I actually work with young adults who have specialist needs. So I work with young adults between the ages of 18 and up. And I actually just make sure they're right, just support them, support them in anything, to do arts and crafts with them, include them to doing music and drama. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. And that is a very important job. Yeah, it is an important job, really. Unfortunately, I'm not getting much things as I used to, but it's okay, really, to be honest. I think some things will just pick up as they go along. So it's slow and steady, really, to be honest. But I've got another job that I'm starting on the 23rd of April, but I'm not going to say what it is because I want to talk about it in a few months' time. Oh, but I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not too sure, really. And yeah, just all of that jazz. I just marked your birthday on my calendar. Oh, Mazzy, you didn't have to. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Oh, you don't really have to do that. Oh, well, yeah, so I'm not going to say what my other job is at the moment, so it's very confidential. And I'm not going to use the bus for my second job, but it's just like a little walk, really, to be honest. We're back with the ministry top secret information again. Exactly, Simon. I just followed you on Instagram. Oh, thank you, Dale. Thank you so much. Cinderella has beautiful eyelashes. Yeah, so she does, hasn't she? Oh, Dale, you have to remind me, is your Instagram the same as your YouTube name, or is it a bit different? Just so I can actually keep an eye out for you. You have the cutest little nose and the most beautiful smile. Oh, Byron, thank you. I don't like my nose as much, but oh well, never mind. Never mind. What's my opinion on the Cat in the Hat? I don't really like it, to be honest. I think that's probably that, really. I borrowed that from an old 1960s Five show. Oh, that's cool. Oh, hi, John. I was looking. John, have I seen you in the live stream before? You might have to remind me if you've been in one of my live streams before. And yeah, because if you are new, then a huge welcome to you. How am I? Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Yeah. You have the voice of an angel. Oh, thank you, Mazzy. Anna, hello, welcome. How are you? What song do you think is cringeworthy? Oh, good question. What song do I think is cringeworthy? I really think that the cringeworthiest song, in my opinion, is you know what? I can't remember. Yeah, I actually can't remember. So Yeah, I don't actually remember, so I might have to look into that one and answer that question for next time, Bestie Kid. This is my first time on here. Ah, now that's why I didn't recognise you, John. So, huge welcome to you. So, everybody, welcome John into the live stream. And yeah, so it's nice to always have new members in there because it's wonderful to make new friends and just to get to, and it's good to get to know each other and just to support each other as well. But if you are going to support each other, guys, please bear in mind this is not a sub for a sub. It's just really just to support each other, but only if you want to, because you don't. I don't want to force you to do anything, but it's entirely up to you. But it's also a way of getting to know other people a bit better as well. So it's our own little community, I suppose. My Instagram name is different from my YouTube name. Okay, Dale, you might have to say which one it is just so I can have a look. Hi, Alex. How are you? A lot of modern songs make me cringe, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's true, actually. There's a few songs that I like, but sometimes it's a bit cringeworthy. I'm great. How are you? I'm very well, thanks, Anna. I was just saying to the group that I travelled on the bus all by myself for the very first time today, and I've recorded some videos on it as well. I think I actually saw you in the sacking vlog, I think. I must have done. And yeah, I was feeling quite excited and hyped about it, and I couldn't stop going really excited about it. But I'm calm now, to be honest, because yeah, that's all the things really. Because it's nice to get excited for a while, but you just have to calm down a little bit after getting too much excitement. If you were invited to a formal dinner, you would be a beautiful dance partner with me because you remind me of Cinderella. Oh, Byron, bless you. Which Disney kingdom do you think is the scariest? Oh, good question, Westy Kid. I always think Hollywood Studios is the most scariest, but not all of it, but just the Tower of Terror, really. It always creeps me out every single time. There we go. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Alex. I was just a bit hyped after today, but I've calmed down a bit now, to be honest. Just sent me a message. Okay, Dale, that's no problem. Thank you. The subject. Oh, that's for the vibe from Wesley Kid. Oh, Johns, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I just saw you from Morte Mouse's live stream. So theme park brews, woo! And yeah, that's quite exciting. So a lot of people I know pop from different places, from different communities, because I'm part of different communities as well. And most of them are either autistic or no, that's the wrong word. Most of them come from autistic YouTuber communities or oh, what was it? Or Disney. So we want to support each other all over the place, really. Highly emotional songs and me do not get on well. Oh well, there are plenty of other genres. I am currently really into retro wave, modern music done in the style of the 80s. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've heard of that one before. Once I travelled on the bus alone and the driver braked too suddenly and I slipped and banged my arm and leg. Oh, yikes. Oh, that must have been painful. Oh, gosh. What's your honest opinion on Cinderella's fairy godmother in the animated Cinderella? She's a classic, Jan. I really love the fairy godmother. I really love the fairy godmother all the time. I'm making a new video time. Oh, that's brilliant, Dale. You have to tell me what it is, though. You have to tell me. There we go. So what do you think of the video idea I sent you today? Yeah, I think it was pretty good, actually. And it's like what I said before, Mazzy. You do what you feel is most comfortable with, but don't pressure yourself too much. Always take the time just to take it slow and steady. And that's how I do it with my YouTube videos. I just think about it very seriously. And then I would just say, okay, if this is what I want to do, then I'll just go ahead and do it. Do you think it was silly of Prince Charming to have girls that didn't have blonde hair try on the glass slipper? Did he forget what Cinderella looked like? Oh, I don't know about that. But then again, if he didn't pick Cinderella, he might have gone for Anastasia. You're looking very nice tonight. Oh, thank you, Dale. Thank you. I'm just a bit hot at the moment because I turned the radiator on a bit too high. But oh well, never mind. Perhaps he thought the sisters were wearing wigs. That's probably true, actually, Alex. That might be true. But although I think we did ask Drizella last year. That's me and my friend who went to Walt Disney World. And we asked her a question but Gisela did not look happy. I'm going to film it. I'm going to film it after live. Okay, that's no problem, Mazzy. Oh, I wish you like the best of luck and also. But if you need anything, then just DM me at any time. What everyone don't know, I take my love for Cinderella very seriously. Ooh, what everyone I don't know, I take my Cinderella very seriously. Sorry, I'm just trying to get back in the comment really because I need to process it in the brain. Yeah, I think sometimes it's okay. Sometimes I know some people can't take me seriously when I did like Tarzan, but it was okay though. I had to get over it at the time. The ugly sisters, they would have worn wigs. They are, after all, traditionally played by men in the theatre. Yes, especially the pantomimes, the English British pantomimes. I haven't been to one for ages. I really need to go to one. But yeah, I just don't know, to be honest. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to wrap this live stream up because I'm going to have to go to bed soon because I've got to get up and early for work tomorrow. He's behind you! Oh, no, he isn't. Oh, yes, he is. I remember knowing someone from Instagram. There was Princess Courtney, and she makes videos to look like a fairy godmother is actually transforming her into a princess. Oh, Alex, that's really cute. Oh, you're leaving already? I'm afraid so, Alex, because I got to get ready for work tomorrow and I got to have like an early lie-in. And also I didn't get much good sleep last night because I was too excited about the bus time. So yeah, I definitely need some sleep tonight. Sure, I suppose to your YouTube channel, and you can support my YouTube channel. Okay, John, I'll have a check out of your channel a little bit later on. Says, keep on dreaming and never stop believing. And my beautiful Princess Vesty, I sent you a very big hug and kiss. And same here, Byron. It's lovely to see your messages as always. And oh no, Dale, don't worry. There's plenty of live streams to go around. I won't be going anywhere, really, to be honest. I won't be going anywhere. Oh, thanks, Alex, and thank you, Simon. And take care as well. And take care as well, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, whether it's in the morning, afternoon, or evening. And until then, I wish you very, very much happiness and joy. And says, you're so beautiful and amazing, awesome YouTuber, and I love you. Oh, Mazzy, bless you. I love you too. And remember, guys, always keep on dreaming and never stop believing, because you'll never know how far you're going to go in your life, and you will get there and you will succeed. Trust me, I've been there now and I've done it, and it's all worth it. So until then, guys, I will see you whenever, really, to be honest. I think I'm uploading 2 videos on Friday, but we'll just have to see how it goes. But if I don't see you on Friday, I'll probably see you another time. Okay, everyone, take care. Bye bye.